A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good morning and welcome back to another video for our Parent-Child Plus Family Child Care Virtual Visits. This week is Toy Week and we will be learning our ABCs by playing with the alphabet, nesting, and stacking blocks. This toy has 10 sturdy alphabet blocks that we can nest and stack by letter, color, and size. And once we stack them, they can go up to 3 feet. Each box is different in sizes, with the biggest box on the bottom and the smallest box on the top. Each box also has a letter, with Z being the smallest box at the top, and the letters A, B, and C as the biggest box on the bottom. Each box also has a picture for each letter that we will discuss later on in the video. You can also encourage the children to line the boxes up from side to side, starting with the biggest box to the smallest box, or starting with the smallest box to the biggest box. You can also encourage the children to identify the colors of the stars on top of each box. Now it's time to identify the letters and the pictures for each block. Are you ready to get started? A for apple. A for alligator. B for bear. C for cake. C for cow. Moo. D for dinosaur. D for drum. E for elephant. E for egg. F for fish. G for gorilla. G for grapes. H for horse. H for hat. The horse is wearing a hat. I for iguana. I for an icy cold igloo. J for jack-in-the-box. J for jelly beans. J for juggling. The jack-in-the-box is juggling jelly beans. K for kangaroo. K for kite. The mama and baby kangaroo is flying a kite. L for lion. L for light. L for laying down. The lion is laying down, playing with the light. M for mountain. M for mouse. N for nest. O for ostrich. O for orange. P for penguin. P for purse. P for pearls. The penguin is wearing some pearls and a purse. Q is for quail. A quail is a type of bird. R is for rabbit. R is for rose. S is for snake. S is for shake. The snake is sipping a shake. T for turtle. T for tie. The turtle is wearing a tie. U for umbrella. U for upside down. The umbrella is upside down. V is for vase. W is for walrus. W is for watermelon. W is for watch. The walrus is holding a watermelon and a vase, wearing a watch. X for X-ray. Y for yak. The yak has an X-ray. And Z. Z for zebra. Z for zipper. The zebra has a zipper. Once you and the children have had your fun with identifying the letters, the pictures, and stacking the blocks from biggest to smallest, you can also move on to nesting the blocks. When you nest the blocks, you're just simply putting the blocks inside of each other according to size. First, we're going to start with the biggest box. And then we're going to go from the biggest to the smallest until we put all 10 boxes inside. So this is the biggest box. And we're going to count while we do it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All 10 boxes stack neatly inside of each other from biggest to smallest. Good job! For this circle time activity, we are going to feed our friend the Cookie Monster some letter cookies. Each cookie has a different letter that we're going to feed to him. First, we're going to identify the letter and then give our friend the Cookie Monster that cookie. Our first letter is the letter T. T for tie. T for turtle. Let's feed Cookie Monster the letter T cookie. Yum, 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 yum. Next is the letter V. V for vase. Let's feed Cookie Monster the letter V. Yum, 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 yum. This is an I. I for igloo. I for iguana. Let's feed Cookie Monster the letter I cookie. Yum, 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 yum. Delicious. Let's feed him the letter F. F is for fish. F is for frog. Let's feed the Cookie Monster the letter F. Yum, 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 yum. Now we have the letter C. C is for cookie. C is for cow. C is for cake. Let's feed the Cookie Monster the letter C cookie. Yum, 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 yum. Yummy in his tummy. Each of you will receive this Cookie Monster activity that you can use for a circle time activity to identify letters with your children or to use with this week's toy. You'll also receive these letter flashcards. If you want, you can also use this as a circle time activity. One way you can use these cards is to give each child a card and encourage them to go around the room and identify the letter that's on the card. You'll also receive a stack of sticky notes with letters A through Z on them, along with a piece of white billboard paper with the letters A and Z on them also. You'll encourage the children to tear off a piece of sticky note and place it on the letter that is on the white billboard paper. Once you've run out of letters, you can write your own set of letters until there are no more sticky notes left. I've also included, for a fall activity, leaves with the letters A through Z on them, which you can also use to encourage the children to match the leaves with the letters on the white billboard paper. For our arts and craft activity for the week, we will be doing the letter F. Being that the season has changed, I've decided to focus on a fall activity, but still focusing on the toy for this week. Each child will receive a construction paper with the letter F. On the bottom it says, F is for fall. They'll also receive construction paper with common fall colors such as orange, red, yellow, green, and brown to represent the different leaf colors of the season. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. For the infants, they will be using the sort and stack board. The children can use this colorful board to sort, match, count, and stack. They'll also be working on their dexterity skills, their color recognition skills, their fine motor skills, and their hand and eye coordination. On the board, there's a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each number is color coordinated, which makes it easy for the children to match the color shapes for each number. You can also encourage the children to identify the shape. We have the circle, the rectangle, the triangle, the square, and the pentagon. It's also important to encourage the children and to work with the children to identify the parts of this toy. We have the shapes, we have the colors, we have the pegs, which is the pole, and we have the base, which keeps the puzzle pieces and the pegs in place. You can also encourage the children to count. They can count the shapes for each number, or they can count the total number of shapes. They can count all the pentagons, they can count all the squares, all the triangles, all the rectangles, and the circles. Or they can count all 5 shapes together. Let's review what we've discussed today. For the older kids, we played with our alphabet nesting and stacking blocks. We used the blocks to discuss sizes by stacking them on top of each other from biggest to smallest, and by lining the blocks from biggest to smallest. We identify the letters, the picture for each letter, and we also nest the blocks by putting them inside each other from biggest to smallest. As a circle time activity, we fed our friend the Cookie Monster letter cookies. We also discussed the activities for the week along with the arts and craft activity for this week. For our infants, we played with the sort and stack board. We identified the parts of the toy, such as the base, the pegs, the shapes, and the colors. And we also identify the name of each shape, such as the circle, the triangle, the square, the rectangle, and the pentagon. Providers, remember that it is required that you send me pictures of you and your children learning and playing with this week's toy. Remember, you can always call me, text me, or email me if you have any questions or concerns about this week's VISM. Again, I thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!